We're going to be talking about animals and their habitats. This is the Group 1 project. We're going to discuss our forest animals, and then the animals that we're really going to discuss are bears, wolves, and deer. In the forest, where they also hibernate, they eat berries, meat, fish, insects, grass, and other plants. Deer, they live in the forest. They're the main prey for bears and wolves, and they are quick to escape their predator. They eat plants, fruit, and water. Of wolves, they eat their prey, which is primarily deer. They're meat eaters, and they chase their prey, and they're usually never alone. They're mainly in packs. Oceanic animals, we're not going to discuss specific kinds of animals because the ocean is so large and it's hard to classify where each animal goes just because of how large the ocean is. We have the epipelagic, mesopelagic, bathypelagic, and abyssopelagic, and within each of those categories are where different kinds of sea animals live, and depending on where they live is going to be depending on what they eat. Next topic is farm animals, where we'll talk about cows, horses, and chicken. We have cows. Cows live on the farm and they eat grass and help the farmer by providing them milk. Horses who live on the farm, they help the farmer by moving large crowds of cattle to another area. The chicken who lives with the horse and the cow, they lay eggs for the farmer to eat. Mountain animals, and the mountain animals we're going to be discussing are eagles, ibex, and mountain lions. Eagles stay mainly in mountain regions. They eat mostly fish, and they live in the mountains because it's easy for them to find food there. Next, we have ibex, who are herbivores, and they only eat plants like grasses, shrubs, bushes, and they live on steep cliffs to make it dangerous for predators to get to them. Next, we have mountain lions, and they basically just eat any kind of prey that they can find within their home, and they live in the mountains because it's easy for them to find food because of the open ranges. Next, we have desert animals, and the first desert animal that we're going to talk about is the camel, and they survive in the desert because their humps can store fat. They are herbivores, so they eat grass, grains, oats. Next, we have the desert snake, and they can camouflage in the sand and into their surroundings. They eat lizard eggs, small mammals, and birds. And then finally, we have the fennec fox, and they're going to be camouflaging in the sand as well, and their ears help them cool down. They eat small rodents like lizards, birds, insects, and eggs.